Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, are you not getting enough leads in your business? Or are you just tired of inconsistent lead flow? Maybe getting a bunch of leads one week and then not many the next? Or are you just sick of cheap customers who are killing your margins? Or worse yet, are you even overpaying for leads on sites like Thumbtack or Angi leads and really probably not getting the best customers out of those either? Well, if any of this sounds familiar to you or things that you're working on, you're in luck. So today I'll be highlighting some ways to fix some of those problems in the video here today. Hey guys, I am Paul Cantrell. I'm the creator of the Home Services Business Owner Success System, or B.O.S.S program. I spent more than 20 years working with businesses, helping them grow and make more money. And I put all that information into this awesome program tailored just for you home service business owners. My goal here is I don't want you to be a slave to your business, meaning I don't want your business to control you. I want you to become the boss and be in control of your business and your life. And so that's why we created this program, and that's why I want to share some ideas with you today on how to increase your leads and improve your marketing. Before I jump into that, I would just like to ask you to share this video with anybody you know that maybe struggling with some of these same things or just really looking to grow their business. And the first place to start is getting more leads and more better leads. Also, please comment, share, like, subscribe, all of the all things I'd like you to do here based on whatever platform you happen to be watching this video on. And certainly, I'll add a link to our Facebook group, which is where we share a lot more content. So if you're not a member of our group yet, please join us there as well. Right. So with that, let me jump in and start sharing some of the things I think will really help you in your business as you're trying to grow your leads. Let's switch over. I just want to share a little bit out of our PDF download. If you don't have this, we'll send you the link for this as well. A couple of days ago, I did some training on basically the 7 elements of our B.O.S.S framework. So I'm not going to cover all those here today, but do just want to highlight today we're going to focus on how to attract more of the right customers. Why is this important? Some of it's obvious. If you want to grow your business, you probably need to find a way to get some more leads. But really, I find that getting the wrong customers or working with the wrong customers can really destroy your business. It can make your job really difficult. It can hurt your margins. We want to just really make sure that you're working with the best customers and the ones that you really want to work with. So this is it's super important to get this right. It'll also help save you money in marketing and ad spend. If you can do this correctly, you'll be able to get customers coming to you, or you'll get a lot more return on your investment from your advertising and marketing dollars. So let me jump in to this and we'll just talk about it. Again, I'll highlight some of these here, trying to keep these videos to 10 minutes. I think yesterday's was a little bit longer. I just want to make it so that you can hopefully listen to these here in your truck on the way to the next job or during a quick break that you have. So let me just talk a little bit about the steps here that we typically go through. The first is identifying your ideal customer. So as I mentioned, we want you to work with the best customers, not the cheap guys, not the super demanding ones, not the ones that are going to keep calling you back and asking you to do additional, fix things and just, they're never going to be satisfied. So I want you to think about who is your ideal customer. Think back over the last few weeks or months or, in your business. What kind of customers do you like to work for? Which ones end up usually being the most profitable? And the best way to do this is really to kind of narrow this down. You don't want to just say, I'll work for anybody. That'll get you in trouble in a lot of different ways. But think about, who these are, and certain types of homeowners have certain types of homes, live in certain areas, certain types of jobs. Everyone wants to typically target the wealthy customers, and that's fine as well, but you need to be specific as to why you're doing that. So again, the first step is sit back and think about who would your perfect customer be, and what are those, what are some of the characteristics of those folks. The next piece of it is looking at understanding the customer needs. So what you want to do is thinking of those ideal customers, what do they really want? What do they value? What's important to them? If you think about, especially think about your ideal customer versus maybe some customers that aren't your ideal customers. What's different between them? They all want good work, perhaps, but what's really different in what your ideal customer needs and wants versus all the other potential customers out there. The more you really understand that about them, the better you'll able to connect with them, and the better you'll be able to close leads and get more leads from this. So make sure you've got a really deep understanding of what are the needs and challenges and wants of your ideal customers. So once you know that, so you've got a picture of who these folks are, you know what they need, then you're going to go craft your message. Now, if I look at a lot of home service companies, advertisements, websites, they all sound the same. They all talk about how great they are, how many years they've been in business, they focus on the customer, they're on time, all these things that, are great and customers do expect that, but it doesn't make you really stand out. So think about again, what is your message going to be that differentiates you, makes you different from everybody else, and really makes those ideal customers want to talk to you and want to call you for that job. So again, part of this is focusing on the customer. So in your messaging about your business, don't just talk about how great you are, but make sure you're highlighting these are the problems that I know that you're having as a customer, and we are the exact person, the exact company you need that can help you with those problems. One of my mentors that taught me a lot as I was starting my business, one of his things he always says is that customers buy from you when they feel understood, not when they understand you. What that means is, you want to hire someone that gets you and understands what your situation is as a customer, not just someone telling you everything that about them. So think about that as you're creating your messaging again on your websites and your social media posts and your ads. Make sure you're focused on the customer and make sure they know that you really understand them, and make that messaging targeted very much towards your ideal customers. If your goal is to you're tired of cheap customers, don't make your messaging that we're going to be the lowest cost or that we're the most affordable. you know that's fine if that's the direction you want to go, but if you put that out there and a lot of people even put affordable or something like that in their business name, and then they complain because they get customers that are only looking for low prices. So let's make sure that your message is consistent with the type of customer you're going after and the type of business you're trying to run. Um, the next part here is distributing your message. This is more about your marketing plan itself. You've got all these great messages now. How do you get them out to people? Um, Again, think about those ideal customers. Where are they looking for information? Are they typically, just going to Google? Are they going to social media? Are they asking their friends? Are they, looking at, you know, yard signs of their neighbors? Think about where these people might get information about your service, and make sure you're there and make sure that you are, in front of the places where your people are. You'll certainly want a mix of these. You don't want to just focus on one thing. Obviously a lot of home service companies typically, are focused on, Google searches and search engines, your website, social media, even some, like I said, the more traditional advertising like yard signs or door hangers, certainly your vehicles and putting your branding and your messaging on your vehicles and your trucks and your trailers is also a great way to distribute your message. So you just want to really think about that. And again, make sure that your message is being distributed in places where your ideal customers are. The last one, just to highlight here, is sort of tracking and optimizing. Marketing, they always say, is just another word for testing. You want to be able to measure your results, track where all of your leads are coming from, track which ones are, you know, resonating the most, which ones are closing the most deals, and just continue to, test out different messages. Again, track which ones are working best. Don't get comfortable saying, things are going pretty well, I'm just going to keep saying the same thing to the same people in the same places. Eventually that's not going to work as well, and you're going to need to make some adjustments. So continue to track your marketing spend and track, what's working, and make that better. So those are the key areas that I want you to think about today. There's tons more in marketing, and we work with our clients on a lot of different topics. But if you can hit each of these, I think you'll find that your messaging and your marketing will be much more effective, and hopefully you won't have to pay as much for each of your leads. So with that, just want to talk just a minute about the Business Owner Success System program itself. Obviously, in our Facebook group and in these trainings, I try to share as much free content as I can. The challenge is most people listen to it and think, man, that sounds great, but they don't really know exactly what to do with it after they listen to these videos. So we offer some help with different types of help, but typically we'll work with folks on a sort of a mobilization phase here, which is focused on getting very clear on what your goals are and what you want out of your business. And then we'll do an assessment of your business and create that tailored plan for exactly where we need to prioritize your time in making those improvements. We'll then work on the growth engine for your business. And this is really what we just talked about today: enhanced marketing strategies for increasing your leads. We'll talk about your sales process to increase your closing rates, and we'll talk about increasing the average revenue per customer. So we want to put all that together and hopefully pretty quickly get the growth moving in your business. Once we do that, we move more into the profitability areas, which is really around operations and your organization. A lot of different things to look at there, but we can focus on how do we streamline that and make it very efficient. So as your business grows, your costs are not growing as well. And really want to get through all that and give you a whole new sense of confidence and excitement in your business. You understand how it works and what you need to do to make it work better. People have finished this program just have a really much more thorough understanding of business and what they want out of it. So just a quick view of it. If that sounds like something that could benefit you, reach out and let me know. We'll love to chat with you some more about it and see if it makes sense for you. And with that, I think I will wrap up here today. Again, if you have any questions about any of the marketing topics we talked about today, send me a note. Would love to chat some more about it. Or if you're interested in the program, let me know. Also, there's been a couple of videos over the last couple of days. If you haven't seen those yet, check those out and stay tuned over the next few days as I will have videos on each of these other topics. So thanks a lot. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.